Josh Sanders in for Allison Gargaro tonight. It was an interesting day, nice and rainy in the morning. The sun finally peeked out, which was great, but
cleared out some.
What's that?
Cleared out some.
Yeah, it did, but maybe not for too long, right?
No, we're tracking another system, but it's going to be pretty clear tomorrow for the first part of Friday. But then, another system coming through Friday night. Currently 54 degrees out there, but looking ahead, that sunrise tomorrow at 6:57 for you early morning risers. The good thing about that storm is it brought our air quality into that good range. We were at that moderate range at 70 yesterday. The day before, we were in that unhealthy for sensitive group. So tomorrow, 42 in that good range, no burning unless you do have a registered device. So as one system goes, the second system, well, this is going to bring subtropical moisture, so it's going to be a little bit warmer, but we're going to see some significant rainfall here in the Kern River Valley and potentially some snow in those higher elevations as well. And then another system coming through Sunday into Monday, so we'll continue to track that system. But these winds, this is what I want us to focus on. This is around midnight Saturday, so Friday into Saturday. Look at these wind gusts, 29 miles per hour in the Grapevine, 15 in Bakersfield. Those wind gusts are in those 20s in Lake Isabel and the Kern River Valley as well. But watch this. They're going to increase throughout overnight hours into the morning. This is 7 o'clock Saturday morning. Look at those wind gusts. They jump up to 51 miles per hour. Those higher elevations in Pine Mountain Spring, 58. Look at Bakersfield, 38. Watch this. They jump to 60 around Frazier Park and the Grapevine. So could be some potentially dangerous winds for travel if you're traveling through the Grapevine and those higher elevations tomorrow. 43 mile per hour gusts in Bakersfield. Those 40s going to stick in the Kern River Valley as well, and into Tehachapi going to be in those 50s as well. So for snowfall, what does that mean? Friday at 7,000 feet, Saturday 6,000, Monday 4,000 feet. Possible impacts on the Grapevine Monday morning. The last two systems that we saw come through the Grapevine to bring this rainfall, the Grapevine shut down because of snow, so that's something that we are going to be continuing to track as well. And we do have some watches. A high wind watch here in Kern County starting tomorrow night at 7 into Saturday at 10 p.m. That's when they have it ending, but I think that that'll continue to go throughout the day, probably into 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Flash flood watch to the counties to the north of us because of those burn scar areas, and then a winter storm watch in Ventura County in those higher elevations to our south. For our zone forecast tomorrow, looking for a high of 65 tomorrow in Bakersfield. Low is going to be in those 50s. For the Kern River Valley, high is going to be in those upper 50s, low 60s. Low is going to be in those mid 40s. And then the desert community is going to see those mid to upper 50s for your highs. Low is going to be in those 40s. Over the next 7 days, we'll see a high of 65 tomorrow. The 60 is going to stay with us until Sunday. That third system going to cool us down some. That's going to be the coldest system. So the big game Sunday, high of 57, low of 45. Going to stay in those low 50s as we go into the week. For the Kern River Valley, high of 60, low of 43. Again, that wind advisory that it's going to be taking into effect, that's going to impact Kern River Valley, Tehachapi, the whole area. Tehachapi is going to see a high of 53 tomorrow, low of 40. In Frazier Park, you're going to see a high of 48, low of 33. And then Frazier Park, your low is going to dip into those 20s. So again, potentially could see some snow from both of these systems coming through.
Yep, something to definitely keep an eye on. We're not upset about more snow, though.
No,
We'd like to see
not at all.
lots more
Keep
snow,
it coming.
lots more rain.
And in between, if you get some 70s in there, I mean,
even better.
Beautiful little streak.
We're doing better than the rest of the country.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Rub it in a little bit.